Max, an eventful race, I think it's fair to say, and almost looks a little bit like bumper cars out there. Just your thoughts standing in here now at the end of that race?
Yeah, of course the start wasn't great, but then from there on I dived up in the inside. I didn't lock a wheel, so I was easily making the corner, but they just kept squeezing me, and at one point I was in the inside. Kimi was again squeezing, but then Sebastian just turned in on both of us, and that took my front wing. I had a lot of damage, and also the floor got destroyed. So from there on, yeah, your race is gone.
Do you think Seb should have left more room at La Source?
Definitely. I mean, he knows that he's in the outside, and suddenly he just turns into the corner where there are two other cars. So I think that's pretty logical.
Also, you had a couple of other incidents with Kimi as well, and he was heard saying on his radio that he thinks his only interest is pushing me off the circuit, talking about you. What do you say to that?
Yeah, he should say that in turn one. I mean, it's ridiculous. But, I mean, it's good television, if somebody is moaning. And, I mean, especially after turn one, when they do something to you like that, I'm not going to give up my position to them that easy afterwards.
Any thoughts at all you might be being a bit too aggressive, or is this all fair racing, do you think?
To be honest, I think that's... it's a big lie. I'm just defending my position, and if somebody doesn't like it, it's his own problem.
Battles with Max out on track today, because we heard you on the radio getting frustrated as well.
Well, no, I mean, I'm all up for fair battle and close racing, but when I have to back off after all rules on the straight, when I make my move, I have to brake, not to hit him, because he turns after when I move first time. That's, I think, is not correct, and unfortunately there will be a big accident because of that. But the first corner is hard to say. Obviously, I haven't seen the replay, and I got a bit stuck between two cars. So, I don't know really.
He doesn't think he's being too aggressive. Do you think he is?
Well, if I have to brake from full speed, I think I haven't had that with any other driver. And if I wouldn't have braked, I would have hit him full speed on the rear. When we're on a full throttle, so obviously something is not correct. So, but doesn't seem to matter. So.
Qualifying over for you for today. So how's the car?
Car's okay. Yeah, it's definitely a weird qualifying session for me. I've never done it where I've qualified 18th. Kind of, yeah. Today was really important for us to make sure the car was right for tomorrow. So there's no point in showing any pace today. It was all about getting the car right. So.
You must have spoken to the team about what you do in the race tomorrow, what chance you've got. What is the plan? Can you tell us any part of your plan or what you're thinking tomorrow?
I can't tell you any of it, because firstly I haven't even told them what I'm doing, so they don't even know.
So you're going to make a decision on what to do and what tyre to start on and that sort of thing? With their help?
The team will do that, yeah. We know already what best the tyre is. I mean, the medium and the soft are the best ones. The super soft is terrible. I just drove the super soft and it lasted like 3 laps. So
you could have some fun tomorrow, though, couldn't you?
I think so. Yeah, I think look, we're not easily the quickest here, and there's going to be the others. Looks like they've got a lot of pace, and because of the temperatures, it's actually probably the worst time to take the penalties. But it is what it is. So starting from the back, we're all going to have massive degradation. The stops are going to be 2 to 3 stops tomorrow. I don't know who's going to be able to look after our tyres or not. We are all struggling to look after our tyres, so it's going to be, it's not going to be a cool, easy breezy day tomorrow where I'm just picking one by one off, because I might get past 3 cars and my rear tyres might be gone. So it's an awkward scenario, but we're trying to do our best in terms of set the car up and make sure we're best prepared for tomorrow.
It was good television. We were all enjoying that together. We love a good moan, but we'll continue with the Max and Kimi saga a little bit later. But we must congratulate you. Toto, it couldn't be a more, well, perhaps one place it could have been slightly better, but more than you could have hoped for.
Absolutely, I'm so delighted for the team, because we've changed a couple of engines this weekend. In total, it was 5 engine changes, and then that he's able to climb back to third with the help of Fortuner. Got us a Fortuner in the first corner, so extremely good.
And it's got to be, you just said, the guys have really worked hard for both of the drivers, and the drivers have actually paid back, because Nico did all he could, but Lewis. What a brilliant result.
Yes, and I think, you know, I am happy because yesterday we lacked pace and we did a lot of work for the race itself and kept on our path, and it paid off. And we could see that today, that once we were on the medium tire, we could pull a gap to Ricciardo on the soft. And you just need to keep your head down, not get off your track, and then deliver on Sunday. And obviously with Lewis we were extremely lucky, but a great drive as well.
Can you expand on that, Toto? Because we heard from Nicky Lauda earlier in the weekend, and he was saying, yeah, he was extremely worried when you arrived at the circuit just to see how close it appeared to be. I mean, it was, there were seemingly 4 teams in it at the start of the weekend.
Yeah, sometimes, you know, you have your simulations and you put the car on track, it functions well, and then suddenly it looks like you're losing a little bit of pace. And we knew that the car is solid, and we continued to work for the race without panicking, and maybe others concentrated more on a single lap pace, and the focus of the team materialized today in the race, and we had the quickest car.
And just finally, sorry Johnny to interrupt, but with Lewis now with the extra engines in the system, I mean, they're both on equal footing, would you say now?
Yeah, he has so many engines. I mean, he could go well into next year as well, and I'm happy for him because he had to take the penalty. He had the luck and a sensational drive today, which put him back into third. That means not a lot of points lost, and now he has even an engine in his pockets compared to Nico, and the race is pretty much open.
And it must be true to say that your ability to bounce back, even where you thought it was going to be a different weekend, just shows that strength you have is still there. Others got to be worried still.
Yeah, and within the team, there is always a risk that you unsettle and you start to take the wrong decisions. And the group of people in the team, on the pit wall, in the garage, they are so sensational. We just look on ourselves and the pace of the car and keep not staring into the other garages, and that's good.
Thanks, Toto. We'll see you in Monza
very much.
in a week's time.
Yeah.